Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Jack Harbord, Academic Manager in the School of Pop and Voice, and I help to run the MA in Popular Music. The aim of this video is to offer some guidance on the critical writing part of your audition process. I'll begin by offering some brief context for critical thinking before moving on to provide a basic definition of the term. I will then tell you a bit about what we expect you to submit, how we assess this as part of the audition process, and how this ultimately relates to the way that your research work is assessed on the MA in Popular Music. Critical thinking has been part of human culture for millennia and has a presence in the philosophical thinking of many nations and cultures. In Western thought, critical thinking has a lineage that runs from ancient Greece through the Renaissance and Enlightenment period and into 20th and 21st century developments in critical thinking across the arts and sciences. In essence, critical thinking is a set of principles that shapes the way we generate knowledge on a subject. Although there is no one fixed definition of critical thinking, broadly speaking, it involves the conscious, deliberate, and reasoned approach to exploring a subject. It involves analysis, evaluation, and research to help form coherent, rational, and evidence-based judgments. Critical thinking and effective research form a key part of the MA in Popular Music. Therefore, to help us assess your suitability to come and study with us, we need to see some evidence of how well you can communicate your ideas and knowledge. You may have studied music at undergraduate level before, so may already have a piece of writing that can evidence your critical thinking in relation to music. If you don't have something suitable from previous music study, you may submit a critical writing sample on a different topic. We don't expect you to produce a completely new piece of writing. Whatever you submit, please make sure that it allows us to assess your ability to produce a coherent, structured, and research-based piece of writing. Two of the criteria we use to assess your audition are communication and knowledge and understanding. We use these criteria to help assess how well you can communicate your ideas, convey your knowledge, and apply relevant methods to developing your understanding. These criteria are used alongside others that assess the musical and interview parts of your audition. Taken together, these give us a full picture of how you perform across these areas. We use this to generate a score, and this is used to determine whether you are suitable to join the program. If you are offered a place and choose to study on the MA in Popular Music at Leeds Conservatoire, critical thinking and research are central to developing your understanding of your musical practice. These skills are developed and assessed within the core of your studies here. On the Creative Practice in Context module, you are given the option to be assessed using either a 4,000-word essay or a 20-minute presentation. In each case, your ability to construct a coherent, structured, evidence-based, and well-reasoned piece of work is vital. This is why it is important for us to assess your abilities in these areas as part of our audition process. Thank you for your time, and we hope that this video resource has been helpful to support your audition planning.